Okay, can you guys hear me? Can you hear me at all? Can you hear me? Anything at all? Hello? Can you guys hear me? Yes? Yeah? You can hear me now? I hear you? Yes! Let's go! Awesome! Heck yeah! Can you guys hear me on Facebook? You have sound. Is that right, Ben? Now, yes. Awesome. Cool. Okay, good. All right, we are good to go. Yep, can hear. All right, perfect. Thank you so much, guys. Appreciate it. Okay. All right, awesome. Cool. I think we're good to go. Okay, so we are live right now on Facebook, Instagram, or I'm sorry, not Instagram. We're live on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. If you guys didn't know, we're trying to build up our TikTok following. It's a new platform for us. Luckily we've been able to build up, over 1,000 followers so far, but obviously we want to have more. So we are currently streaming on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok at the same time. First off, I want to say, guys, I am really happy that you tuned in today. I really appreciate it. I understand that we don't usually go live on a Monday, and I just personally really appreciate it when you guys are here on days when we don't usually go live. We have our typical Flashlight Friday live video, which happens every Friday at 12:30 Eastern time, which is what everybody knows about. But when we do these kind of side videos where we do things that are unconventional, it's really great to see that we still have you guys here supporting us, being a part of the Olight community, and being a part of what we're doing here as a company. So first off, thank you so much for watching a live video on a Monday, guys. Second off, to thank you guys for that, we are going to go ahead and give away some polished stainless steel i3Ts to Facebook, YouTube, and also TikTok at the end of this video. So stay tuned. You might get a free stainless steel flashlight at the end of this video, okay? So today, obviously, the reason why we're live is because our huge annual summer sale starts tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern time. Now, since this is one of the biggest sales that we have ever done, we are having this sale not only for 24 hours, 28 hours, but we're actually having it for the entire week. So the sale starts tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern time, but while supplies last, you can actually purchase everything during the sale up until Friday night at midnight Eastern time. So it's a 4-day plus 4 hours sale because we have 4 hours tonight, and then we have Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So keep in mind, guys, even if maybe you're getting paid on Friday, I understand, Friday might be payday for a lot of people. You still will have the opportunity to at least purchase what we still have in stock, on Friday. So don't freak out, guys. Tonight is literally just the start of a sale that's going to last the entire week. Now, with that said, I think there are some items here that are going to sell out very quickly just based on how the sales have been for early access. And I'll let you guys know about that. But just keep in mind, the sale's going on all week, guys. You have all week to purchase this stuff, again, as long as we have it in stock, right? So let's go ahead and get started by talking about all of the sale items. Obviously, the first thing I got to talk about with you guys is the iMini, because this is kind of our intro promotion that we're doing for our fans just for simply going to our website, right? So the iMini is typically $15, I believe, full price. It might actually be even a little bit more than that regular retail. But as long as you log into an account during this sale, you can get a red iMini for only $4.99. So we're not asking you guys to spend, $400 on this sale, even though there really are people who are doing that. We're not asking you to do that. Like, the barrier to entry for this sale is $4.99, okay? That's the price of, a cheap value meal at McDonald's, and you're getting an Olight product for that amount of money, right? So I would highly suggest taking advantage of that. I've had a lot of fun using the iMini for the past few days. I used it over the weekend. I got one on my keys right now. And it's been a lot of fun because I really like the fact that you can remove the light from your keychain. That's a huge benefit over the other keychain lights that we make. It is not the same amount of lumens as the i1R2 Pro. By no means is this a competitor for the i1R2 Pro. It's just another option in our keychain series lights. I've had a lot of people saying like, yeah, I mean, the iMini is cool, but like my i1R2 Pro is brighter. And it's like, well, I'm not going to argue with that. Like, you are totally right. The i1R2 is drastically brighter than the iMini. But to get a keychain light that is this small for only $5, and you can remove it from the keychain and use it hands-free, and then just place it back on your keys like that, I think is really cool technology. And I think you should, at the very least, try this out for only $4.99. Okay? So please make sure that you log in tonight. If you haven't ordered already, I know a lot of people watching us right now have already ordered because you guys, have early access. So if you've already placed your orders, thank you so much. And while we're talking, if you have already placed an order, let us know what you ordered. Let us know what you're excited about in the comments section while I'm, ranting about all of these products. That's really awesome. I love to hear about your orders. I love to hear about what you guys are excited about ordering and receiving. So if you have already placed an order during early access over the weekend, please let me know. Anyways, at the very least, make sure that you log in starting tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern time and add one of these red iMinis to your cart for $4.99. And that's all I'll say about that. It's $5, guys. It's $5. Watching on here and TikTok, got to pass on the sale. Have been spinning the wheel though. It's okay, Kaylin. Kaylin, you're always here. You're always present. You always watch the live videos. You support our company a lot. So, we appreciate everything that you do for us. I always see your name every single week. So thank you for tuning in and spinning the wheel. We appreciate it. Wolfpack checking in. Happy Flashlight Monday. Smash that thumbs up button. Thank you, PC Phil. Thank you so much. Yes. Guys, if you're watching on TikTok, if you're watching on any platform, a really good way for you to support us for free is by simply just hitting the thumbs up button or hitting the screen on TikTok and giving us some hearts on TikTok. And doing all of those things is completely free, and it's a way for you guys to support us while we're doing all this social media stuff. So we appreciate the thumbs ups and the high fives and the hearts and all that cool stuff that you can do on all these different social media platforms. So thank you for that. We got Sean right here, by the way, very good name, spelled properly. Already ordered the O-Lantern 2 Pro and the Steel Baton 3. Very good choices. Very good choices. The O-Lantern Pro, we're about to talk about it soon, I promise, is wonderful. Used it over the weekend, went to the park over the weekend, and it's just really nice. It's really nice. It gives you plenty of light that you need to see what you're doing, and it also gives you kind of a nice, warm, cozy vibe with whatever you're doing. Have that be if you're grilling food, if you're camping, if you just want to just hang out with friends in the backyard. I mean, any kind of thing that you could think of, the O-Lantern Classic 2 Pro really sets the vibes, and I really like that. So, and good vibes is obviously something I think that we need, obviously with the state of the world and everything going on right now. So, to have a cute little lantern that makes me feel good, while we're hanging out is just, I think, a really good thing, especially in this day and age with so much negativity and so many things that are making everyone upset. So anyways, okay, cool. So we have the iMini. We have the red version for $5, and then we have the black version for a few dollars more. The black version is not a part of the $5 promotion, but it still is available during the sale if you want to pick up the black version. Anyways, let's move on. So we'll go ahead and talk about this since this is what I'm giving away at the end of this live video. So we have the i3T here in stainless steel. The i3T, I would assume most of the people watching this live video know about this product. It runs off of a AAA battery. It does have 180 lumens, standard. But, a lot of you guys put in the 10440 batteries to make it a little bit brighter. Just understand that the stainless steel material is drastically heavier than aluminum. So if you own any other i3Ts, even the titanium version, the stainless steel is heavier. Okay, steel is very, very heavy. Okay, it's not as heavy as copper, but it's close. Okay, this is substantial. All right, so just keep that in mind, guys. When you get your stainless steel products, have that be the polished i3T or the blasted Baton 3, which I saw somebody in the comment section here on YouTube who ordered one of these. Just understand that they are hefty. Okay, but the flip side of that is stainless steel is a fantastic material, right? There's a reason why knife blades are made out of stainless steel and they're not made out of aluminum or titanium. It's because stainless steel is such a strong material that's going to hold up over time. So these are a little bit heavier, but they're one of the strongest materials that we could produce these lights in. Okay, so there's a lot of advantages of having these lights made out of stainless steel. The bead blasted looks incredible. It's very uniform. It's really well done. It's got kind of a nice matte finish kind of feel, whereas literally the opposite spectrum of that, you have this completely polished, almost like Terminator style look with the polished i3T. But these are both the same material. And I think that's what's really cool about it is they look drastically different because of the finishes, but they're actually made out of the same material, which is I find to be really cool. I like when we do the same material but in completely different finishes and make it look so different. Similar to the Element series with the Warrior 3S, they're made out of titanium, but they have different colors, different finishes, so they just look so different, even though they're technically the same flashlight, right? Anyways, I like stuff like that. Okay, let's move on to the lanterns. Let's talk about the lanterns now. Then we're going to go ahead and transition to the O bulbs, okay? And then from there, we can transition to the Warrior 3Ss, just to give you guys an idea of what I'm talking about. I'm trying to have kind of a schedule going on so I don't end up ranting for like 3 hours like I did on Friday. Luckily, we got the sound figured out. We got the camera figured out. We got all this stuff figured out, and it's finally working the way it should be. So I think we're in a really good spot for this live video, and I promise to you guys that today would be a better live video than Friday. Okay, let's go ahead and talk about these lanterns. So we have a couple different versions. We have the light version, and I don't mean L-I-G-H-T, I mean L-I-T-E, because it is the entry-level version of the O-Lantern Classic 2. And then we have the Pro version, which is the highest level version of the O-Lantern Classic 2 Pro, or O-Lantern Classic 2, which is called the Pro, which is the highest level version. And that's the one that has the super large built-in battery. It has the charging, obviously the magnetic charging and the USB Type-C charging. And then it also, of course, has the USB out if you want to charge other devices and use it as a power bank. So I'll show you the Pro version here. This is the copper finish, all right? In terms of the Pro, I'm a big fan of this copper finish because this is our classic lantern, right? So the lantern already has that kind of old school look, right? So this brushed copper finish is going to give you even more of that kind of old school classic look. So I appreciate that. The cool thing about this though is it might look classic, but it has brand new tech inside of it. There's so much technology in this thing. First off, it has an 11,200 milliamp battery. 11,200 milliamp. I explained on Friday that the typical cell phone, for example, the new iPhone, its battery is around 4,000 milliamps. So you got a 4,000 milliamp battery in your $1,200 cell phone, and we're over here with the O-Lantern Classic 2 Pro with a battery that's 11,200 milliamps, almost triple the battery in this lantern than what's in your $1,200 cell phone. So I think I'm just blown away with the fact that we were able to put such a massive battery pack in this O-Lantern Classic 2 Pro. Cool thing about it too is the size of it isn't any bigger than the light. So we managed to get that much battery capacity in a design without any type of size change compared to the one that only runs off of 4 AA batteries. So I find that really, really cool. I was just amazed. I thought it was a typo when I first read it. I was like, 11,002, what? What? Like, that's a ridiculous number for a battery pack for a little lantern. So the run times are incredible, and that strong big battery pack allows you to charge things like your cell phone, your iPad, your laptop, and you're able to charge it not only once but multiple times, depending on how much you're actually using the lantern light itself. So the capabilities, the run times of the light itself from the lantern and the power bank function is wonderful. Okay. I promise you, you will be very happy with the battery life of this thing. I also love how it has this Edison bulb look. Do you guys see that? So it has these three amber pillars that are inside of this upside down bulb that's actually suspended above the base of the lantern itself. Do you guys see that? So you have this bulb right here that's upside down and it's suspended, so it's not even touching the bottom base piece right here. And then it has this metal cage that's going around it to not only give it, again, that classic look, but it also protects this bulb that's right here, right? So two purposes. It gives it that look, and it's protecting the, your light bulb right here. It's got, again, that classic Edison look. When you go to like gastropubs and like, you go to a really cool restaurant, they probably have lights like by the bar that look like this. Have you ever been to a restaurant that has like light bulbs like this? Which is the coolest light bulb ever, right? Like, I love lights like this. I actually want to get some for my house, to be honest with you. That would be nice. But anyways, so when you first turn it on, you're going to have a very substantial click. Do you guys hear that? I don't know how sensitive the microphone is, but like it's a very defined click from off to on. And when you turn it on, it's going to, again, have that warm white look with the Edison bulb kind of look right here with these three amber pillars. And as you crank up and up and up, there's lights also that are in that amber color that are underneath this top dome right here. So not only are you getting these three pillars that are inside of the bulb itself, but you have additional lights on the very top layer right here. And as you can see, the light is peeking through this top layer as well. So you almost have two levels of light coming out of this thing, which again, I think makes it look so freaking cool. So you got light coming out of the top, you got light coming out of the bottom right here. There's additional warm white LEDs on the top section right here. Now, as we crank up, we're going to crank up and up and up, and now it's going to transition to a cool white instead of that warm white, because cool white is allowing us to get much more lumens, which allows this thing to get all the way up to 300 lumens as a compact lantern, which I again think is very impressive. So right here, I'm at the very top setting. This is 300 lumens right here. As you can see, it is very, very bright. I will go ahead. Let me see if I can maybe try and show this to you. It's going to be hard for you to see, but there's an additional layer of cool white LEDs that are going around the secondary larger plate here on the top. So we have this smaller plate, which is the very top of the actual lantern, which houses warm white LEDs. And then we have the bottom plate right here, which houses cool white LEDs. And then on top of that, we have the three pillars right here inside the bulb itself. So this thing is absolutely packed with LEDs all over the place. There's LEDs all over this thing. Along with having that massive battery pack, you're still able to charge it magnetically because we have your standard magnetic charging port right here. So you can use your MCC charging cables that you have at home. Or if you want to, for even faster charging, you can pull open this little rubber flap right here. And this has a USB Type-C and it has a standard USB. So you can charge it faster if you want. Also, it's got that USB out like what I talked about, where you can plug in your cell phone, your iPad, your laptop, whatever you're doing on the go, right? It's awesome. It's really, really nice. Even the even the button right here where you're able to like turn the light on and off, it's got this big kind of gear pattern going around it to give you good grip and style. And it even has the Olight O in the middle. Do you guys see that? Do you see like the Olight O right there in the middle of the switch as well? And this switch right here is large. You see how like defined that is? And then on top of that, it has a very large handle. This handle right here has a really nice rubber piece here on the top, and that even says Olight on it. It's got some grip on the bottom here, so when you hold it, it's no big deal, like you're not going to drop it. It's big enough for me to have my big hands do a four-finger grip on this handle as well. And then also on top of that, we have another loop right here, which you can use to hang it from a tree or a tent or anything that you want to do, you know? So that's kind of my overview of the O-Lantern Classic 2 Pro. I hope everything that I just said makes sense. It's plenty bright enough. You're not going to be, you're not going to be worried about the brightness on this thing. Like it gets very, very bright, okay? And the warm white light even gets bright before it actually transitions to the cool white, which is right there. I'll even transition back and forth a couple times here. So boom, there you go. You got the warm white. And then I'm going to twist it just a hair. And boom, right there, we just transitioned to the cool white. Do you guys see that? And then we'll go back. There you go. There's your warm. And then we'll transition to the cool. So it's very precise as well. You can make very small, precise adjustments depending on the brightness level and the fact that you want the warm white or the cool white. It's up to you. But just the quality of the thing, guys, like when you get these at your home, like I understand that, you know, even the early access people, you guys just put your orders in. So I don't think anybody has these yet. But for the diamond level early access people who are able to order on Saturday night, for you guys, you might actually be receiving these soon. I cannot wait for you guys to get these. I cannot wait for you guys to get these because I know you're going to be blown away by the quality and the performance of this thing. With all of the technology that is in this, on top of it being a super cool, unique design, I think for the discounted price during the summer sale, this is a great deal, guys. You're getting a lot for your money. And it's wonderful quality, and it's backed by Olight with excellent customer service. If you ever have any issues, if you ever need anything at all, we're here to help you guys out. Okay, so I'm very satisfied with the lantern. I was just amazed when we finally got them in. I pulled it out of the box and I was just like, oh boy, this is a home run. Like me and like the other American employees were in private Facebook groups and things like that so we can all talk to each other. And when we started receiving these, all of us were just like, oh, these are freaking awesome. These are a home run. I'm so glad that these are so good. You know what I mean? So we're excited about it. You know, the people who work here are very excited about it. That's how good they are. They're so good. Okay, anyways, the Coleman Green. I know people were talking about that. I'm not gonna call it Coleman Green because we're not associated with that company, but I will say it's that classic green look, that classic old school lantern green, right? What's cool about the green version is it does come in the Light or the Pro. I'm actually holding the Light version right here. The difference with the Light version is it doesn't have any of the ports because it's not rechargeable, right? And since it's not rechargeable, it doesn't have a power bank as a part of it. So all this is a 4 AA battery charged lantern. That's all this is. There's no charging. There's no power bank. It's literally just a lantern. Okay, I could see these being very good as gifts, especially for someone who isn't a flashlight nerd like the rest of us. Okay, if you show the Pro version to someone who doesn't know anything about all of this stuff, and you're like, look, the magnetic charging, and you got all the power and all this, they're going to be like, whoa, man, this is like pretty wild. But if you hand someone this and you're like, look, all you do is you pop the back off. You throw some AA batteries in this thing, and then when you want to use it, you just turn the dial and you just turn it on and off. That's literally all you do. then this is simple enough for anyone, right? A 4-year-old could use this thing and it would be fine, right? So if you want the simplicity, if you want the lower cost, if you want to have the removable batteries, especially if this is a gift for someone, maybe you don't want to spend all that money on the Pro, you want to spend a little less as the gift, right? Then go with the light version, you know? By no means is there anything wrong with this lantern. Like, it's the same build quality, it's the same high standards that the Pro version has. It just has less features and it costs less money, right? But still, the experience of using it is still just as good. You're still getting that beautiful warm white light. You've got that Edison bulb look. You've got the light coming out of the top section right here to give it that 2-layered look. And then as you crank up again, it's going to transition over to that cool white. You're still getting the same lantern experience, just with a few less features, right? So we have the light version in white and in the green. I have a white one right here. So you can get the light version in these two colors. If you want to get the copper color version, like if you want to get this brushed copper version, then you would have to get the Pro. You cannot get this color as the light, okay? So we have, I'll explain. So there's 5 different versions of the O-Lantern Classic 2. There's the green light and Pro. There's the white light and Pro. And then we have the brushed copper, which gives us our 5 different variations of the O-Lantern Classic 2 Pro. Now, when you go to our website, you're going to see it's going to be one of the top listings on the homepage, olightstore.com. And from there, you simply will just click on the box of the configuration that you want to purchase, and then you just click add to cart. It's super simple to figure out which one that you want and to be able to add it to your cart. It's the simplest thing in the world. So hopefully what I just said, was a good explanation of the differences between these, the different options that you can choose from during this sale. And I really hope that you guys like these, because personally, I like them a lot. Every person that I've shown these to, I've sent pictures to my friends about it. I said, dude, look at this. Look at what we're coming out with. And they're like, whoa, that's cool, man. Like, everybody's been liking these so far. So that's really great to see. It's a wonderful product. So if you can pick it up, if you've got the coin, please do. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to some other stuff. So let's go ahead and talk about the O-Bulbs, like I mentioned. So we have the O-Bulb Pro. The only difficult part about this live video is that I'm live on TikTok right now with my cell phone. So I can't show you using the app because I'm streaming on my cell phone right now, unfortunately. I will say this though, we did post a short little like promo video on our YouTube channel talking about the O-Bulb Pro, and I also posted a quick video of me showing the app in our Facebook group as well. Okay, I think also I'm gonna maybe just come out with another video showing you guys the app on our YouTube channel, because I know not everybody is in our Facebook group. So because of that, I think I'm gonna come out with a short video on the YouTube channel as well, showing how the app works and all of that. But anyways, the app is Bluetooth controlled. It's completely free. It's completely free. You're completely right, PC Phil. You're completely right, man. Okay, so it's Bluetooth controlled, and it's with the Olight app, which is completely free, and it's currently right now available in the Apple App Store and the Android App Store. So as long as you have a smartphone that has an app store, you'll be able to take advantage of the O-Bulb Pro's Bluetooth features. I know we have a lot of fans who use Android, so for you guys, it's all good. You can still download the app and have fun, right? So the O-Bulb Pro is Bluetooth controlled. Please download the app. You can go ahead and pre-download the app even before you receive your O-Bulb Pro. I recommend doing that and maybe taking a look at the menus and how the application works. It is very, very simple. It is very, very straightforward. It's not complicated like these social media programs. There's not all these crazy features and all this stuff. It's very simple. All you do is you open up the app, you add a device, you go through the onboarding process, which it very clearly tells you how to sync the O-Bulb Pro with the app, And then from there, it's synced up. And then all you have to do is just manipulate the O bulb with the app itself. So for example, if you're like, okay, well, what do you do with an app with an O bulb? So for example, say that you have an O bulb Pro in your bathroom, in your living room, and in your bedroom, in all of like the main rooms of the house that you need access to when you're home, right? You can go into your app on your phone and you can turn all of them on at the same time. So imagine walking in your front door and you just hit one button on your cell phone and all of your O bulb Pros, which you set up wherever in your house, they just all turn on, right? And then if you want to, you can turn them all off at the same time as well. So if you're leaving the house, you can just hit one button, all your O bulb Pros turn off. I mean, at this point, like, you don't even really need to have like the normal lights in your home. You can just set up O bulbs all over your house and just use those as your house lights, right? Because you can literally just turn them all on at the same time. That's even easier than doing light switches, right? So I love how you can do that. You can also manipulate each O bulb Pro individually from the same app. So my application, I have 4 O bulb Pros that are synced to my one cell phone at the same time. And you can even do more than that if you want. So all I'd need to do is just go into each O bulb, and I have them listed as the different colors, right? Because I have the blue version here, for example, I have the gray version here. So I went in, I named it O bulb blue, O bulb gray, and I know which one is which, and I know which one I want to manipulate. So I can go in and be like, you know what? I think I want my green O bulb to be a red color, and I think I want my gray O bulb to be a blue color. And I can just go in and just change the colors, change the brightness, do anything I want from the app. You don't have to even touch your O bulb Pros. So I'm really a big fan of that. I love the fact that you can fully manipulate these O bulbs from a different room in the house. You don't have to go near them. You know what I mean? Like you could be in your living room on a completely opposite corner of your O bulb, and you're changing the colors and the brightness levels and turning them on and off and doing all of this cool stuff. So I'm a really big fan of being able to do that. You can manipulate your O bulbs without touching it. They still have all of the same features as the O bulb MC. While I've been talking, obviously, you know, I'm on the version right here that changes slowly to the different colors. I can tap it again, and that will take you to the where it does like a direct shift to each color. So it's dink, 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 right? And then if I want to, I can jump over to the blinking red, which is fantastic for emergencies, especially if you're on the side of the road. I highly recommend keeping one of these in your vehicle, because if you have to change your tire, you know, if you got a flat tire, if there's something going on, you can take this because it is magnetic and you can attach it to the top of your car, and then people actually know that you're there, so they won't accidentally hit you or cause danger or anything like that, you know? Also, if you need law enforcement or something like that, this will also allow you to get their attention as well, which if you're changing a tire late at night, you know, like getting some help is a good thing, right? So I think everybody should have an O bulb Pro in their vehicle as well. You can also change to just a standard white light. We've got the solid red, green, blue, and then we have the fading color as well. And then with the application, you can even choose the color spectrum that you want. You don't even have to use these defined modes. So there's a setting in the Olight app where you see the color wheel, you know, like the typical color wheel, and you can actually click on various parts of the color wheel with your finger, and you can choose the color that you want. Do you want teal? Do you want a light purple? Do you want a dark purple? Right? You can literally choose any color you want in the entire color spectrum that exists on this planet. So it's amazing. There's a lot of features here. Okay, so Alfa Romeo, very, very good question. Very, very, very good question. So currently, right now, the only thing that you can do with the O bulb Pro where you're manipulating multiple O bulb Pros at the exact same time is turning them on and off, okay? If you want to change the colors or the brightness levels of your O bulbs, you will have to click on each O bulb individually and change that O bulb to whatever you want. But currently with the app, there isn't a way to change the color of all your O bulbs at the exact same time. With that said, I have mentioned that this is a feature that I would really like to have with the O Bulb Pro, and there's going to be more and more improvements with the application as time goes by. With this app and with the feature set, we are just getting started. And keep in mind, most of these features are not like hardware based because we already have the Bluetooth technology. We already have a way to control the O bulbs with your cell phone. So since we already have that technology, we can start increasing the feature set to be able to do new things with that Bluetooth technology. So as of right now, the only thing you can do at the exact same time with only just one click of a button is turning them all on at the same time and turning them all off at the same time. So like what I was saying in the beginning of all this, where you walk inside your home, you hit one button and all your O bulbs in your house turn on at the same time. And then when you leave, you're going out to dinner, walk the dog, whatever, you hit the off button and they all turn off at the same time. But if you want to change them all to red to set the mood for a scary movie or something like that, you would have to go into each O bulb and change each one to red for now. But like I said, we're going to continue to add more and more features to this app. I mean, this is literally just the beginning of all this stuff, guys. I would like to see more and more products with Bluetooth technology as well. That would be really cool considering how well this works. But I think this O Bulb Pro is a fantastic start. So the Bluetooth technology and having the free app is not the only benefit to the O Bulb Pro. There's some hardware advantages to the O Bulb Pro as well. So it has double the run times of the O Bulb MC. The highest runtime of the O Bulb MC on low mode is 40 hours. The runtime on the O Bulb Pro is 84 hours. So it has more than double the runtime of the O Bulb MC, right? Which is the O bulbs that we all have and we all love and we already enjoy. So we're taking something that's already super awesome that we all love and enjoy, and we just doubled the run times. Another thing is we more than tripled the output. So the O Bulb MC is 75 lumens. 75 lumens out of the O Bulb MC. This is 240 lumens. So we're doubling your run times and we're taking you from 75 lumens to 240 lumens on top of having the free application on your phone where you can fully manipulate these O bulbs without even touching them. So those are three massive, massive improvements and advantages with the O Bulb Pro compared to the regular O Bulb MC and MCS, right? So I'm very, very happy with the start of this O Bulb Pro technology, with the Bluetooth, with better run times, higher output. We're really headed in the right direction. I've been using these for 2 weeks now, about 2 weeks, every single day consistently, and I have yet to have any kind of stress, any kind of frustration with it. It just works. The app works really well. You change something on your phone and it changes on the O Bulb immediately. There isn't even any lag. It's in real time. You tap red on the app, your O Bulb turns red immediately, no delay. And then, the increased output, it's a little bigger. So you're getting a lot more light just in general because the dome of this is much larger than your standard O Bulb. And I actually have one right here. So here's your standard O Bulb. And you can see just the diameter of the bulb itself that's pushing out all of that light is about double your standard O Bulb. So I could go on and on and on about the advantages of this O Bulb Pro, the different ways that you could use it at home or in the car, the various advantages that it has over the previous O Bulbs that we've come out with. But I think at this point, you guys are starting to get the point that This is a big upgrade, guys. Like this is what we wanted to see. In the Facebook group, we have gotten countless recommendations to produce a larger O bulb that has more lumens, has more runtime. You guys were even asking it would be cool to use an app with it. And we did all of that. We did all of the things that you guys were asking us to do with the O bulbs right here. And on top of that, I know I keep holding this gray one, but we have every color already, right? Typically, you have to wait months and months for us to come out with all these different colors. You know, like people are on social media and they're like, man, I wish you could come out with it in blue. I wish it would be an OD green one day. I wish it could be an orange. We already have it. It's already available. So we've got the dark green, OD green, you could easily say. I mean, it does look like OD green. We have the kind of electric bright blue. We have the orange, we have the gray, and the black. And all 5 of these colors are available for the first time ever that we've sold the O bulb Pro. So we went really hard on these guys, like 5 colors at the release. I think that's awesome. Okay, you don't have to wait for all these colors to come out. They're coming out tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern time. So I really like that too. We're giving you guys options right off the rip. You don't have to wait like, oh man, I hope they come out with it in green one day. I hope. You don't have to do that anymore, right? So I love that. Okay, let's move on to here. Let me talk about this just real quick. Let me talk about a couple other like small things real quick before we get into the Warrior 3S. Okay, so tonight also we have the O Pen Pro made out of zirconium Damascus. If you guys don't know what zirconium Damascus is, it is a very exotic material that is very popular in the higher end everyday carry world. Custom handmade pocket knives. I'm sure you guys have seen those on Instagram, all over the internet. These custom made pocket knives that cost $2,000, $3,000. These pocket knives that are built by hand that people wait in lines for at knife shows. They use materials like this, zirconium Damascus. The very expensive knives, they typically will make the handle scales out of this material. Maybe they'll make the pocket clip out of this material. And then they'll have like a high-end steel for the actual blade itself, right? I'm sure you guys have seen a handle of a very high-end exotic pocket knife that has this kind of crazy colorful swirl patterns and things like that. This material, part of the reason why it's so expensive is because it is a very extensive and honestly dangerous process to produce. Zirconium is a highly flammable material when you are using it to manufacture. It's not highly flammable right now, but when it's heated up because of the machining, it sparks, right? It shoots sparks. People have had, fires in their, in their facilities. There's been all kinds of things based on trying to, manipulate this zirconium material. The problem is when you're machining something, it gets very hot, right? Because if you're drilling into something or removing material, all of that power and all of that force is creating heat. So then you have all this coolant that's shooting out at the tool. So that way it doesn't catch on fire or get too hot, right? You don't want to burn the material either. So we're having to use insane amounts of coolant and having to even adjust our, CNC process in order to be able to actually produce products out of this zirconium Damascus material. So it's more dangerous. It's much harder to produce because you're not just making a normal material, you're folding. You're folding, right? So we heat up the material super, super hot. And then you start beating it down, right? Just like when you see the blacksmiths and they're hitting the metal with the hammer. So we're doing this on like an industrial level. So there's this machine that's constantly beating down the material and you fold it and then you beat it down again. You fold it, beat it down again. And there's Damascus material that's been folded hundreds of times before it's actually finally finished in, the pattern that you want that Damascus material to be in. So all I'm saying, I know I'm just ranting about how they make this stuff, but like all I'm saying is the process in order to create zirconium Damascus is on a completely monumental higher scale than simply just making a pen out of titanium or aluminum, right? And then the material itself is very, very expensive by itself, right? So it's harder to make, more dangerous to make, simply just more expensive material also to purchase in order to even create this, right? And then on top of that, we only made 999 pieces. There's only 999 of these guys ever worldwide, not just for olightstore.com, for the entire planet. And because of that, when we tell you a number, and just to let you know, like, we're a global company. We sell our products all over the world. So when it's a worldwide limited edition number, we don't get all of them. We get like half of them for olightstore.com. And then the rest of the world gets some too. So Australia is going to get some. UK is going to get some. Japan's going to get some. China's going to get some. South Africa, you know what I'm saying? So only 999 worldwide. For us here in the US that purchase from olightstore.com, much less. So if you want to pick this pen up, it's not cheap, but for the quality and the workmanship and the materials and everything that went in to produce something like this with only 999 pieces across the entire planet, I think the price is where it's supposed to be, okay? If you look at other products that are made out of this material, they're extraordinarily expensive. So just know that, the people who are like, what the heck? I can't believe that pen's so expensive. It's like, well, we're not charging an arm and a leg for it for fun. We're charging it because that's what it has to cost because of how much it cost us. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to pick up the highest level material pen that we've ever produced, zirconium Damascus, so exotic, pick this up, guys. Pick it up tonight. Okay, these are going to be on the website tonight for you guys. Okay, 8 p.m. Eastern time, you'll be able to get something made out of zirconium Damascus. Very cool. Okay, next one. So I know I talked about the iMinis. And I talked about how, it's about half the size and much lower output than the i1R2 Pro. I explained to you guys that the iMini we did not create to compete with the i1R2 Pro. We didn't make the iMini to shut out the i1R2 Pro. They're completely different products, totally different design, different price point, different sizes. So because of that, we also are releasing a new i1R2 Pro for the sale. So now we have it in Lake Blue. The Lake Blue color is very nice. We've come out with some other products in this color. We did a Lake Blue Open Pro made out of aluminum. We did a Lake Blue Seeker 3 Pro, which looked amazing with the rubber grips and all that on there. So we've done a few products in this color and they have been very, very popular. So we figured, hey, you know what? Why not? The i1R2 Pro is a fantastic light. Lake Blue is a great color. Let's do it for this sale. So if you want to pick up a Lake Blue version of the i1R2 Pro, now's the time to do it, guys. Everything's on sale on the website. Everything's on sale. Now let's go ahead and move on to the Warrior 3S. And then I think we can probably get you guys out of here. We'll give away some flashlights and we'll keep it moving, right? So yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at these. I'll go ahead and grab the titanium Warrior 3S's here, the Element series. Now these are very, very limited as well. This is the Warrior 3S. This has titanium, right? So it's made out of titanium in this kind of blasted finish. All of these are a matte finish. They are not polished, okay? So as you rub your finger on all of these, even though they're completely different colors, they all have that same blasted finish. So if you like that matte finish, you're really gonna enjoy this. I prefer the matte finish because not only does it give you more grip, but it doesn't show fingerprints. You're not gonna see fingerprints on these. I'm rubbing my fingers all over it. I'm even a little bit sweaty from all these studio lights, and I still can't manage to get my fingerprints on these lights. So no fingerprints on the Titanium Warrior 3S's. We have the earth version right here, which it makes sense to make the earth version in this really nice brown. This one right here, we only made 999 of them worldwide. So this is just as exclusive as the Zirconium Damascus O-Pen Pro. Both of these products, we only have 999 worldwide. And remember, when I say worldwide, that doesn't mean USA. That means worldwide, right? So we don't actually have 999 of these on our website to sell to you tonight. We have much less because we had to allocate some of the inventory to all of the other markets that we have in the on this planet, right? So we have the Earth version there, 999 pieces worldwide. We also have the Air version right here, which is you can't beat titanium bead blasted. Like you can't, like my favorite pocket knife finish is just a straight up titanium handle bead blast, right? We came out with a titanium version of the splint, and this is the same finish, right? So if you have the titanium splint or you have any other stonewash, bead blasted titanium pocket knives, this is going to match very, very well. So if you're looking for a really nice, high quality, limited edition flashlight to match your high-end titanium pocket knives, I'd go with the Air version, okay? Another cool thing about these Element series lights is that we didn't do any kind of like crazy milling, any kind of odd changes to the light. When the Warrior Mini 2 came out in the Element series, I know that the handles of those were controversial because it actually had the logo, the symbol, and the words of each edition of those lights in the actual handle here. And I know that was controversial. Some people liked it, some people didn't. We decided to keep it just really simple with this release and just keep them standard. So the actual way that these lights look in terms of the milling, all the different lines, all of that stuff is exactly the same as the standard version of the Warrior 3S. These are just made out of titanium and they're limited edition, super limited. So we have the Air version right here and the blasted finish. We have the blue, which looks amazing. The blue version looks wonderful, guys. Really love the blue version. It's a very rich, bright, vibrant blue. And hopefully you guys can tell in this video, the live video actually looks, it looks pretty good quality. I think you guys can really see the details here. You can see this matte finish on the blue, right? Like you can obviously tell that this is not some kind of polished finish. So again, it has that matte feel. It has that bead blasted feel, but you're getting this really deep, rich, dark blue, which looks super nice. Especially for the Olight fans out there, you know, obviously our colors are blue. So, you know, I'm kind of partial to blue when we release that color, just because it's, you know, it represents Olight, right? Also, I just simply like blue. It's an awesome color. Anyways, here is the Fire version, okay? Which is this kind of chameleon look. I would say it's a little less rainbowy than previous releases where we legitimately just straight up called it rainbow. This is almost kind of a chameleon look. It does have, you know, a nice spectrum of color here. You have your purples, your blues, you have your greens, there's yellow in here as well. But I think it's more of a chameleon look than like a rainbow look, especially with the matte finish on it as well. We have done polished rainbow lights in the past. The S Mini, and I believe the S1R Baton 2. I believe we released those in a polished rainbow finish. This one is blasted. All of these lights are blasted. We have no polished finish except for the final one right here, which is unlike the others, which is the solid copper version. This is made out of real copper. This is not some kind of copper coating. This is not some type of copper finish on a different metal. This is made out of real solid copper. So because of that, it's very heavy, guys. It's super duper heavy. But if you guys love the heat dissipation properties of copper itself, if you like that heavier feel, if you just simply enjoy copper with the patina process, you know, you can polish them for fun when they start patinaing. Like you can actually manipulate the way that this light looks with the copper material. We have a lot of customers in the Facebook group who like to force patina, right? Where they make it dark themselves. Some of the people like the shipwreck look, where it almost has blue and green going on, like they force patina it so much that it even changes colors. I mean, this is a blank canvas, guys. You can literally do anything you want with a copper flashlight. And on top of that, copper has incredible heat dissipation. So when this light is turned on, instead of it holding all of the heat towards the head, it actually disperses that heat throughout the entire body of the flashlight itself, which allows the higher heat to be more sustainable, which is why we kept the copper at 2300 lumens versus the titanium right here, which we had to bring down to 1850 lumens because of the way that the heat stays in the head of this flashlight instead of being dispersed through the body. So with titanium, when it gets really hot, the heat stays in that one area and it heats up very quickly. The good thing about titanium is it actually cools down very quickly as well. But when you turn this thing on turbo, you're going to notice that the head is very hot and the rest of the flashlight actually isn't that hot. But in order for us to keep the circuitry, the LED, the PCB board, all of that stuff, in order for it to be safe and be sustainable and actually be able to work for years and years on end, we had to lower those lumens so the head doesn't get as hot on the titanium material. Copper is not like that. Copper, we did not have to do that because the heat doesn't just stay in the head of the flashlight, it's dispersed through the body more, okay? So in terms of heat dissipation, copper is actually a wonderful material for flashlights in general. And then again, on top of that, you can fully customize the way the copper looks. It's going to patina over time. Again, you can put ketchup on it. You can put mustard on it. People, try and make it look certain ways. There's all kinds of things you can do. All of these products are, again, discounted during the sale, even though they are super duper limited edition. The copper version right here, we have 3,000 pieces worldwide, which means, of course, we have less for olightstore.com in the US, because again, that 3,000 is for the entire planet, not just for the US website. But keep in mind, the copper version is the highest quantity out of all of these. The water and the air version, so the Be Blasted and the Blue, we have 1,500 of these worldwide. So 1,500 water, 1,500 air. So 3,000 total, but only 1,500 in each one of these configurations. And then for the fire version right here, we have 1,800 of these. So just a rundown of the quantities for the collectors out there. I know, we made these for the collectors. I more prefer Look, man, titanium is a wonderful material, okay? There's a reason why they use titanium, to save lives, right? There's a reason why, if you break your leg, you might get a titanium rod in your leg, something like that. Like, there's a reason why, we use titanium, because it's so strong. And it's such a wonderful metal to use for products, even for products that go inside of our bodies, right? So, I will always love titanium, one of the coolest materials in the EDC world. These are very limited though. So we have 999 of the tan version. We have 1,800 of the fire. We have 1,500 of the air and the water. And we have 3,000 of the copper. And again, that's worldwide, not just for our website. And that is pretty much it, guys. Actually, sorry, I have two more products to show you real quickly, just smaller products. So we do have the OPRI Pro. This is a thick titanium multi-tool. What this allows you to do is to accomplish a whole bunch of different tasks with this tiny tool that you can take with you on the go. I would assume most of the people watching this live video are into everyday carry. You guys love this kind of stuff. But for the people who are like, what the heck is that? This is a multi-tool that has a bunch of different functions in a tiny, slim form factor. Well, it's actually not slim. This thing's about 1/4 inch thick, actually. It's very, very robust. But anyway, so on this side right here, we lasered a centimeter ruler. You are completely right. Science, who knew it would be important? I love that hat. Thank you, Jocko. 999 for Earth. Completely right. You're absolutely right. The Earth, the tan version, 999. You're right, and it doesn't rust. You're completely right. So anyways, let me talk about the features of this real quick. I'm sorry, guys. I'm starting to read comments. Let me get through these couple products. We'll answer some questions. We'll check out the comment section, and then we'll give away some free flashlights. Okay, so we have the pry bar right here. So we have this very large, aggressive ramp here to make it thinner at the bottom. So if you need to pull a screw out, if you need to remove, staples, anything like that, like if there's anything that you need to do where you need to actually remove something out of a different material, pry bars are very good for that. We also put this hole right here in case you wanted to use a lanyard for it or something like that. Also, this hole allows us to take away some weight as well without compromising the structural rigidity of the actual piece itself. So I do appreciate this hole right here. You could even use it for other things as well that you could think of, right? It also has a very substantial bottle opener on there. It's summertime. We like our summertime beverages, right? So for the people who want a very strong, robust bottle opener, you got it right here. Another really very interesting part about this Opry Pro is that it has an integrated whistle as well, which is very good for self-defense. I know like people are going to laugh, like seriously, a whistle for self-defense, but like one of the best things you can do when you're in a terrible situation in public is get other people's attention because they might be able to actually help you. They might be able to call 911. They might be able to get involved, and de-escalate a situation. I mean, getting other people's help is typically a good thing when something's going down in public, right? So to have a very high-powered whistle, regardless if you carry a knife or a gun or whatever you carry, I think having a whistle is still a good thing to have because it's a non-lethal, non-violent way to be able to, get out of a situation. Right? So we have the whistle right here. By no means am I saying that a whistle is going to replace a knife and a gun, okay? I know some people are laughing right here in the comment section. I totally get it. By no means am I saying that this is supposed to replace something. All I'm saying is having a high-powered whistle is a good thing to have in your arsenal, if something's going down, right? Also, we do have another lanyard hole here on the back if you don't want to have it towards the front right there. And then also we have these couple of different bits. We have a flathead and a Phillips, and then we also have 2 different Torx sizes as well for you guys who like to take apart your pocket knives, service your pocket knives on the go. So there was someone saying like, okay, but how do you remove them? So this little titanium door right here is in the way of the bits. But all I have to do is simply release it from the detent, and that is opening up this little door. And now you can see that this door is out of the way, and I can pull these bits out. Now, if I want to, I can also push that door back over the bits, so that way they're back in place. So there was somebody on in our Facebook group that was like, do I need a tool to remove the bits to be able to use the tool? And I'm like, no. Like you can move this with your finger and then that way you can access the bits. And then the bits themselves, you will place into this hole here on the back. And then you literally just use it like this, right? Whistles are good EDC items. I have one on my keys. Yeah, exactly. There we go. So there we go, guys. And then also on top of that, we have a 3D milled pocket clip. I really like the fact that we went with a milled pocket clip because that's really the icing on the cake. We could have had just a small bent pocket clip and it would have been totally fine. It would have worked, but we went the extra mile and we decided to fully mill a custom pocket clip out of titanium, right? Fully milled titanium pocket clips is something that you typically only see on very expensive pocket knives that are easily $150+, right? So for us to have a pocket clip of this level on just a pry bar, I think is really great too. And these are a good price, guys. If you look at the other pry bars that are on the market, this is a very competitive price, if not a lot better than the other popular titanium pry bars that are on the market. So really good deal here, guys. Really good deal. Next thing, and the last thing I'll talk about, and I promise I will get to the giveaway, I'll talk about this very, very briefly. So right here we have the HO5S headlamp. This is our new headlamp that is entry level. It runs off of 2 AAA batteries. It has a high, medium, and low mode, and then it has a red mode, and then it has a blinking red mode. All of the features that you could possibly want from a headlamp, right? The red setting is very popular on headlamps. We had to include that, and the blinking red if you want to get someone's attention. Especially in the woods, again, just like what I said with the whistle, when you're in the woods, sometimes you need to get people's attention if there's a threat, anything like that. So we have the high mode right here, we have the medium, and then we have the low. I can do a double tap, that'll take me to the red, you can see right there. And then I'll go ahead and tap it one more time, and then you have the blinking red. And then if I want to go back to the white light setting, I'll just do a double tap again, and then boom, we're back to the white light setting. And it also went back to the low setting as well, so it had memory on that from transitioning from the red to the white light. So there we go, low, medium, high, and then we have the double tap for the red, and then we have the solid red as well. Solid red, blinking red, low, medium, and high white light, okay? Another thing about it too is it does have the wave function. So actually, well, it's turned off right now, so you can actually engage or disengage the wave function of this light. Because sometimes you might be in a situation where you don't want the light to turn on and off based on movement, right? So if you want to go into the wave function, you just simply do a double tap. No, I'm sorry, it's not a double tap. You just hold it down. The double tap is how you go to the red. My apologies. You hold it down, and then it blinks twice, like what you just saw right there, and then I'm able to turn it off. You see that? I just turned it back on. I just turned it off, okay? I'll go ahead and turn it back on. I'm going to hold it down, 2 blinks, and now look, it's gone, okay? So that's how you turn on and off with the wave function. And then again, low, medium, high, solid red, blinking red. And that's all the functions of this light that runs off of 2 AAA batteries. And it also has some reflective material on the side. So it will, you'll see glare, you know, if someone's looking at you. And then also, of course, this headband itself is fully adjustable depending on how large or small your head is, okay? And that is all of the products. So quick recap, and then we're gonna do the giveaway. So again, we have the O Lantern Classic 2 Pro, we have the O Lantern Classic 2 Lite, we have the O Bulb Pro in 5 different colors. We have the stainless steel Baton 3 and the stainless steel i3T, which is what I'm about to give away. We have the new iMini keychain, which is in red for the $4.99 special. Please take advantage of that tonight. And then we also have the black version as well. We also have the Lake Blue i1R2 Pro. We have the entire element set of the Warrior 3S. And we also have the solid copper version of it as well. And then we have the OPRI Pro, we have the HO5S, we have the Zirconium Damascus O-Pen Pro, and that's pretty much it for like all of the brand new stuff. Now on top of that, we also have everything else on our website at a discount, excluding the Black X9R. Because when we originally came out with the Black X9R, we promised to you guys that we would never discount the Black X9R ever again, and that is a promise that we will always hold. So the Black X9R is not discounted during this week's sale, but every single thing else on the website is. So if there's anything that you're thinking about getting, if you want to get our weapon lights, we've got some really good deals on the WMLs. We also have some really good deals on our bicycle lights. It's the summer, guys. This is the time to ride your bike. Why not get a really nice light for your bicycle, right? There's all kinds of deals on the website. There's EDC deals. There's other keychain light deals. We have also deals on our larger tactical lights, like the Warrior, the Turbo. We have all kinds of stuff. The Warrior X3, we have a deal on that as well. We have deals on the Javelot series. We have deals on the OD Green X9R. We still have a few of those as well. Everything's a deal. Everything's a deal, guys. Okay. So there it is. That's everything that we have going on. All right. So I hope you guys are excited about this sale. I hope this is what you guys are looking for with this summer sale. I think we have something for everyone, guys, going all the way from a $4.99 keychain light, going all the way up to an X9R and everything you could possibly think of in between. Okay. So with that said, let's go ahead and give away some products here. We're going to go ahead and give away the stainless steel i3T, and we're going to do it with TikTok first. Bravo, thank you so much for the fireworks here on TikTok. Thank you for that. So we're going to go ahead and do it on TikTok first, give away this stainless steel i3T. Then we're going to do it on YouTube. And then after that, we're going to do it on Facebook. So Facebook, I always thank you guys for remaining patient, waiting for the other two giveaways to happen first. So thank you for your patience. Slow Facebook. Okay. All right. So the way we're going to do it is we will start at 100 and we're going to go up to 150 for the TikTok giveaway. What you guys are going to do is you are going to pick a random number between 100 and 150. Whoever picks the correct answer for that giveaway, you will win this flashlight. If you win, send me an email to Sean, SEAN, @olightstore.com with your shipping address, and we will ship this out to you, okay? So can I please get some readies in the comment section of TikTok? If you guys are on TikTok, let me know that you are ready for this giveaway. And then once I say go, you guys are going to just pick any number between 100 and 150. If you pick the answer that is in my head right now, you win. Ready, ready, spaghetti. Awesome. Thank you, TikTok. Thank you. David, the tall guy. How tall are you, David? Okay. All right, here we go, guys. We are going to do this TikTok giveaway in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, TikTok, pick a random number between 100 and 150. Any number you could possibly think of, just type it in. Just type it in. 6'9", that's incredible. That's amazing. You are not kidding. You are tall. 123.4. All right. I'm just picking I'm trying to pick the winner here on TikTok. Thank you for your patience, YouTube and Facebook. I really appreciate it. All right, here we go. All right, okay. Still looking, still looking. All right, let's take a look here. Keep guessing on TikTok, guys. Please keep guessing. Okay. Keep guessing TikTok. I'm scrolling through. Thank you guys for your patience. I apologize for not talking, but I am concentrating, trying to pick the right winner here. All right. All right, keep guessing TikTok, keep guessing. We had one answer that was only one number away from the actual right answer. We had one that was only one away from the actual right answer. All right, let me keep looking here, guys. All right, let's see here. 3. Oh, man. You're only one away. You're only one away right there. Man, I feel like I'm stumping you guys with this number. Okay, I'll go ahead and let you guys know the answer is in the 130s. The answer is in the 130s. Oh, Helen, so close. So close, Helen. It's in the 130s. Super close, Helen. Keep going, guys. Keep going. It's in the 130s. Almost. Almost. Perfect. Yes. Okay, we got it. We got it. Okay, we got it. Okay, so the right answer was from Charles Lemansky, 138. Man, that was really tough. I saw so many 137s and 139s. Everyone's like 137, 139. I'm like, no. So congratulations, Charles, with the 138, my friend. Well done. I didn't see it, EDC. I didn't see it, man. I scrolled through so much. I scrolled through so much. Yep. Yeah, it's Charles on my screen, man. It's Charles on my screen. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, guys. Yeah, it's Charles on this one. I will say this. I will be going live more this week than normal, okay? Because we have this sale going on the entire week. Honestly, I might actually go live every single day, but we're going to do shorter lives, okay? They're not going to be an hour long. I think maybe I could go live every single day during the sale this week and do it for like 20 minutes. Literally just like, hey guys, how's it going? Hey, just a heads up. This is what we have in stock. This is what went out of stock. Check this stuff out. Let me give something away. I'll see you later, okay? So I might do like some really short, like 20-minute live videos this week, to take less of your time, but still be able to give stuff away on a daily basis. So I think that might be what's going on, okay? The reason why I'm saying that is because if you did not win today, you have many more chances to win this week, okay? So tune in, 12:30 Eastern time, okay? That's when we go live. We don't go live any other time than 12:30 Eastern time. And please try and win again tomorrow because I will go live tomorrow. I will just say that, okay? All right. To the winner, Charles, please send me an email, Sean, SEAN, @olightstore.com with your shipping address, and I will ship out your free i3T, okay? All right. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for the 5.4 thousand likes on TikTok today. That's amazing. Thank you so much for that, guys. All right. Well, I'll see you guys tomorrow, TikTok, and thank you so much for being a part of this. Okay. All right. Man, there's a lot on my mind right now. Here we go. Paul, you are warming up, man. Paul, you are warming up. Mike, we're going to make it faster, man. We're going to make it faster. I promise you that. Sean, have you considered streaming on Amazon Live? I do not know about that. Phil, send me an email about that, man. If you know about Amazon Live and you think it's legit, send me an email about that, man. Sean, SEAN, @olightstore.com. That sounds very interesting. Thank you, Phil. Appreciate that. Ready to participate? Ben, real quick. So I did talk to them about how too many people are getting thank yous on the wheel. I talked to them about it. We talked with IT to figure out what we could do because too many of you guys were getting thank yous. They told me that they changed the ratios of getting the thank you for your participation. So basically, they made it less likely to get a thank you than compared to the other prizes. So they decreased the thank yous and they increased the other prizes as well. I'm not saying that you will never get a thank you. You might still get a thank you, but they went in and made it less likely to get a thank you and more likely to get something else, okay? They weren't able to completely remove the thank you from the wheel because the wheel's already been designed and there's already the 50 points and all of that. They didn't remove the thank you, but they did make it harder for you to get the thank you. So I just wanted to let you guys know that. Again, like I said, got points today. Good. Treb got $10 today. Good. So we did make progress with the wheel. We did make it more likely for you to actually get free stuff from the wheel. So I just wanted to say that. I know it's not, we're not doing anything amazing right here, but we did make progress for you guys with the wheel. And I promised I would do that. So good. Anyways, I got a battery. There you go. There you go. Got $10 today, but ordered yesterday. Robert, you could throw in another order, man. There is stuff on the website that is not expensive. There's tons of stuff on the website that is not that expensive. Anyways, let's give this away. Let's give this away. It's so easy for me to just start talking about things, and I'm like, all right, you guys go enjoy your day. So let's go ahead and do the giveaway on YouTube. Let's get some Freddies, some Reddies, some Mom Spaghettis on YouTube, and let's get this giveaway going. For you guys on YouTube, the way it's going to work is we're going to do 150 to 200 because we just did 100 to 150 on TikTok. So you have to guess a number between 150 and 200. Mom Spaghetti, thank you. In all caps, Ready Freddy Mom Spaghetti, thank you. All right, here we go. YouTube, 150 to 200. Start guessing in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom. So we are starting with EDC explained with spaghetti, and everything underneath that is valid. So let's guess. Okay. I'm going to scroll up. These comments came in really fast. That's why I was like, woo! YouTube, you guys are awesome. Super active. Tons of answers here. So here we go. Let me take a look. Okay. Okay, there it is. Let me just make sure. Nobody said it before that. Yeah, that's 176, 175. The very first 175, which is actually close to the very beginning, is Robbie Schultz. 175 for Robbie Schultz. Congratulations. Well done, well done. Let me give you, I'll give you an oboe clap. The Holy Grail. Congratulations, Robbie, with the 175. Well done. Very well done. I'm not sure if you've won before either, Robbie. Maybe you have. You look familiar, but not too familiar. So if you have won before, it's definitely been a while. So congratulations. Send me an email. Send me an email to Sean, SEAN, at olightstore.com. SEAN at olightstore.com. Send me the best address to send it to, and we'll just send it to you for $0. Okay? Congratulations, Robbie. First win for Robbie. First win, guys. Let's go. First win. Yes. Awesome. Very, very cool. Congratulations. All right. Thank you so much for watching YouTube. I'm going to go live tomorrow for a very short period of time. We're just going to knock it out. I'm going to give you guys some updates on the sale, let you know how it's doing, let you know how shipping's doing, just give you guys some updates. Very, very briefly, just mention stuff that might be low in stock, things like that. Just give you the updates that you want, and then give something away as well. So if you're at home at 12:30 Eastern time tomorrow, I highly suggest coming back, because we're going to do a shorter live video. We're going to take up less of your time, and we're still going to give stuff away. So I think that's a good way to do it, okay? Thank you so much for watching YouTube. We're going to move on to Facebook, and we will see you tomorrow.